context for this, this is a Billy and Mandy fanfic in which the characters have lost their plot device and must find their plot device. It's in the hands of the hamster from episode 1, who has been forgotten for pretty much 4 seasons, and he's really quite angry about it.
Your suffering is nothing compared to mine, Grim Reaper. When you took Billy and Mandy from me, I was thrown into a pit of unimaginable despair. No more was I fed sunflower seeds and carrots and given cardboard tubes to chew on. I have been knocked from my perch, never to be seen on screen again, banished to the farthest corners under Billy's bed. Oh, it was harsh. Mr. Snuggles recalled, flashing back to those days. The dust bunnies were cruel and merciless, and the abandoned toys and board game pieces offered me no solace, no comfort from the agony of my existence. It was then, Grim Reaper, that I swore revenge on you and on the 2 who had come to neglect me. After that day, I traveled afar and wide, searching for the conduit that would allow me to exact my revenge. It took me a full season to find a teacher of the dark arts that would allow me to become his apprentice. And I spent another 3 seasons learning before I was out on my own. Not once during those long years afterward did I stop to rest. After always studying, never tiring from my search for a method to destroy the lot of you. And then I found it. In a dusty old abandoned script, I found the secret to your universe, to the ways it always repaired itself. Yes, my humble puppets, that was the secret of the plot device. I searched, and at last I found it, and learned to bend it to my will, and now I have. All is as I predicted it would come to pass. You have come to me, and now I shall do with you as I will. There will be endless running on wheels, and dirty bedding that doesn't get changed, and squealing children who poke you in the face with their fingers and squeeze too hard. You shall all know the pain that I have felt. No, Mandy said quietly. I'm quite afraid you've lost. Lost? I have the upper hand. I have the plot device. I have your friends turned into useless creatures. I have everything. Mr. Snuggles crowed. How can you possibly think I have lost? Do you hear that sound, Mr. Snuggles? He paused. I hear nothing. You're bluffing. That's the sound, Mandy told him, of 49,489 words rushing at you, preparing to crush you against the barrier of 50,000. You can't defeat us, Mr. Snuggles, because there aren't enough words left to do so. Mr. Snuggles gasped and tried to minimize his actions to save words. It's plenty of words. I'll defeat you now. You can't, Mandy interrupted, smirking a little. Hey, Billy! Yes, Mandy, the pig with wings replied. Start singing. Sing what, Mandy? Anything's fine. Billy thought about it. Really? I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, will you do the fandango? Came a joyful chorus from the hall of wondering cameos. Stop talking! Mr. Snuggles demanded. You're wasting my words! 400 words left, Mr. Snuggles! Mandy told him. What can you do? Keep singing, Billy! I'm so glad we found a legitimate use for this song! Billy told her. Thunderbolt and lightning, very, very frightening me! Galileo, Galileo! Grimm chimed in. Galileo, Galileo, Galileo Figaro, Magnifico. The Hall of Wondering cameos chimed in. Mandy reached into a hole in space and time and pulled out her electric guitar. We're bringing this fic down with rock and roll. No, I can't be defeated in this manner, Mr. Snuggles screamed. I've waited so many seasons for my revenge, even through a cancellation of the show itself. Who knew that I could be bested by excessive monologuing and Queen? I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me. Billy continued, prancing around on his pig hooves. Take that, Mr. Snuggles. He's just a poor boy from a poor family. Spare him his life from this monstrosity. The cameos from the Hall of Wondering cameos began to filter in. Claudie, sticking post-it notes on everyone. The sunflower guy handing out sunflowers. The black hair guy making a general nuisance of himself. And Heather. I'm in this? And Heather returning to beat Billy with an encyclopedia. Billy suffered through the beating gladly, belting out the next line. Easy come, easy go, will you let me go? Bismillah, no, we will not let you go. Stop! Screamed Mr. Snuggles. Stop! Let him go! Bismillah, we will not let you go. Let him go! Bismillah, we will not let you go. Let him go! How much of this song is in here?
You're getting close.
Let me go! We'll not let you go! Let me go! We'll not let you go! Let me go! No! Said Billy as he was beaten. No! Said Heather as he tried to get away. No! Said the sunflower guy since he hadn't had a speaking line. No! Said Erwin, who was somehow still there. No! Said Grimm, bouncing on his little hamster legs. No! Said Mandy, throwing out a dramatic chord on the electric guitar. No! Screamed Mr. Snuggles. And lo, the sunlight broke through the clouds that were not inside. And the Arthur looked down at her word count and declared it was good. With the rendering of the Bohemian Rhapsody, the plot device was restored and everything was returned to normal. However, because the Arthur was a little evil and it was a classic, rocks fell and everybody died. The end.